It's the boss.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. That means so much. Welcome to the Comedy Cafe Berlin, to the Boss Podcast, the Berlin Open Stage Show. Yeah. Maybe some of you are first time coming here, but as you know, every Thursday at 11 p.m., Comedy Cafe Berlin has been opening up its stage to anyone in Berlin to come and do a show here. It's just been free reign over it. And, Steindor and I, my co-host Steindor Janssen, who couldn't be here tonight, it's our, duty now to present to you guys in podcast form some of the crazy people that come here. We get some of the craziest people that come through here. And tonight we have the honor of having possibly one of Berlin's most legendary people that have come onto the stage here at CCB. He's a Nightlife legend. He goes to Nightlife. We know Berliners love the Nightlife. And so tonight we have someone who comes and he goes to Berghain every weekend, and he comes here to CCB. He doesn't always have the show every week, but when he does, he kind of gives us his analysis, the week in review from Berghain, as well as the week ahead. For me, it's always interesting because I don't go to clubs, so it's always really cool to hear this guy. So give a big round of applause for our host tonight, Wolfi Steckenpferd. Yeah!
The throbbing bass. It reverberates out towards the barricades as I patiently await my fate. The bouncer's reassuring words, "feel sparse," signify what is now to come. As I enter, a feeling of warmth envelops my very being. It is as if I have returned to my mother's womb. The ambience, the bliss. I would like to spend some time in here, please. Gestating to completion. It is 1 hour later. I am with 11 other people packed like sardines in a toilet stall. A hand whose owner I do not see reaches up towards my nasal cavities. In it, a keychain with one of many keys facing towards me, transporting a hill of white granules. What do they normally do, these keys, I wonder? Does one open a loving home? Does another perchance unlock a storage closet containing a child's bicycle? These concerns belong on the outside, I think, as I insufflate. It is now 19 hours later. I awaken in cold sweat, face down on the concrete floor, floundering in chunks of what could be my or anybody's purge. A sympathetic fellow reveler whisks me into a sex booth so I may continue on my plunge towards madness. If he had not rescued me, I would for certain have received the dreaded Hausverbot. As the filleting couple next to me ignores my spectral presence, my vision starts slowly narrowing down to a pinpoint. I am reminded again of my mother's womb, for during birth, I suffered a severe frantic episode when the umbilical cord wrapped around my neck. Today, many of my friends enjoy cutting off the circulation of blood to their heads as a means of enhancing sexual pleasure. For me, however, the act only invokes a feeling of nostalgia. It is now 16 hours later. The DJ has pressed stop on his players, but the music still echoes in my eardrums and also in the shuttered halls of my psychotic mind. The remaining dancers leave the building in confusion, like a hive of bees whose queen has unexpectedly been killed. Schön Tag noch, says the bouncer, but both he and I know that nothing could be further from the truth. As I exit, the light blinds me. I am for the third time reminded of my mother's womb, the world like a firm hand of a doctor slapping me across my bare bottom, as if to say, "Welcome to reality, little boy." The rebirth is complete, a thorough cleansing, a new dawn. I am now 3 hours late to my job, doing IT for Zalando. But I do not despair. The countdown begins to the next weekend's Klubnacht. Only 132 hours until I am back in utero. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Berghain pre-post-view show. This is a show where we talk about last weekend's 36-hour-long Klubnacht party at the legendary Berghain Club and discuss our plans for next weekend's festivities. I'm, of course, your host, Nightlife legend, Wolfi Steckenpferd. You know me. I moved to Berlin from Baden-Baden 3 years ago to become a DJ. It has not quite played out that way, but now I have a new goal in life, to be the first person in and the last person out of Klubnacht without leaving or falling asleep. But I'm not doing the show alone. I have with me great guests tonight, so please welcome them onto the stage. Please come, take the seats. Oh, my good friends. Yeah, please come here. Ah, yes. First off, we have my very best friend in the world, Bobby Wo.
Yo! What's up, motherfuckers? It's a wolf. Give it up for the wolf. Yeah.
Thank you. Please be silent now.
He's
then
crazy.
We have the amazing Lindsay Whitman.
Hi, my name is Lindsay.
She is from America. And then we have Kai Morgendorfer, my very good friend.
Hey.
Now, how are you all feeling now? Bobby, you are working on a sucking thing of sorts?
Yeah, man. I don't know how long I've been trying to get it open, man.
Now, please let me help you. Bobby is my very best friend.
Yeah.
But they have not been helpful in my quest to fulfill my dream of 36 hours awake, because it was you who said to me, it does not count if you spend 4 hours in a K-hole.
No, it does not count, because if your mind is detached from your body, then you is dead.
That is a beautiful sentiment, but I believe that a ketamine-induced coma is not the same thing as sleep.
Well, you tell that to Daft Frankie.
Daft Frankie?
Yeah,
A very good friend, Daft Frankie?
Yeah, Daft Frankie. He's been in a K-hole since 1997.
Oh, he still goes to the club?
Well, he's still in the club.
Oh, he just never left?
Yeah, it's like a thing for that club now.
You go visit him specifically?
Sure.
Oh, that's great.
He's got like all writing on him.
He has what writing on him?
Right, just like writing.
Writing? Oh, yeah.
Like a toilet.
Yes, he does look like a toilet, I believe.
Yeah, man.
And it's pretty cool that he keeps partying and without even eating or being conscious.
Or being really alive.
Yeah. But they allow him to stay in there. He is such an institution within the institution.
That's what I love about this country.
Yes.
You keep on partying as long as you're still in the club.
That is true. Now, Lindsay,
Yeah.
tell me for the people here what you are.
Hi. I'm Lindsay. I'm from Ohio, America. And I am a member of an organization, called Christ Me a River, where we...
Play on words.
we expose sin, and after successfully undermining a woman's right to choose in America, I set my sights on something bigger, and I wanted to expose sin in Berlin, but instead I fell in love.
Ah, you fell in love.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so sweet.
Yeah, he is a silent man who only goes by the name Cock, and he's...
Oh, it's one of our very best friends.
Oh my gosh! Well, you're
Love
looking
that
at
motherfucker.
You're looking at Mrs. Cock now.
Wow.
I took his name. I'm Lindsay Cock.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, how do you spell the name?
Q-O-Q.
Oh. Just like I would have guessed.
Yeah.
Like it said.
I think it's French. Don't tell my mom. We hate the French in America.
Oh, yes. We hate you as well. Now, Kai.
Hey, Wolfi.
Hey, Kai. If we're going to talk about last weekend's Klubnacht,
Oh my God.
again, you were not successful.
Oh man.
I mean, I wouldn't say unsuccessful. I think you're looking at it the wrong way. I mean, I had a great time in the line. It was. I think everyone, knows that the real Berghain party is in the line.
No, man. It's inside.
I beg to differ.
Well, okay, for because we have now a crowd of people, usually we do this in my basement, but now we have a crowd of people, they may not know about Berghain, but there's a long line to get in.
Yeah.
And the bouncers are quite discriminating.
They're a little picky. Yeah, a little too choosy.
And you have not yet been successful in entering.
No. Again, success, I think, really is in the eye of the rejected. But, I have a blast. I'm there every weekend. I feel like I'm a regular.
Yes, you always come along
in the line. Yeah. It's just a little game me and Sven play. I saw him in Day M, and he was buying like the cheapest toilet paper. And
Sven, the bouncer, the legendary bouncer with the face tattoo and scary look and.
Yeah, we go way back. I think he just felt a little uncomfortable and.
What do you think it is about you as a person that means you keep being rejected?
Again, I wouldn't say rejected. I think that I make the Berghain line a special place to be. And if I really wanted to get inside, I probably could.
And I just want to empower you to remember that there was someone else who was rejected 3 times by one of his best friends.
Right.
And that was Jesus. And his friend, I'm pretty sure, was Thomas.
Yeah, it's different.
Okay, well, potato.
Okay.
Now, if I remember correctly, at one point you did get in past the bouncer.
Well, I kind of scaled the building.
Oh, yeah.
And then I sort of made my way in through the urinal windows.
Oh, yes. And what happened then?
Oh my God! It was amazing.
You only spent time in the urinal.
Yeah, but I met the piss crocodile.
Oh, you met the piss crocodile.
Yeah. Me and him were like super tight.
Now please explain to everybody.
Oh,
I thought I was the only person that could see that fucking thing. Shit.
Yeah, no, piss crocodile. Good bud. He just kind of hangs out in the urinals and just begs for piss. You know, just wants a little splash. And who are you to deny?
He's one of my very best friends.
He catered the wedding.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have been telling him that he doesn't go far enough. That's what I've been telling him. It's not until you get as many bodily fluids on you that you really experience what he's looking for. I myself have been asking people for their eye boogers, like as many eye boogers as possible, and phlegm. And it really makes my night when I get a lot of it.
Well, even standing in the line, I really get a big earwax buildup from the sound.
Of course, yes. Now I do remember one time though when they did let you in past the bouncer, they showed mercy upon you and you walked in, but you immediately started screaming, "Yes, I did it! Yes, I did it! This is the greatest night of my life!" And they turned you away on the spot.
They revoked. They changed their mind. I think that was uncalled for. I think it's okay to show joy.
Yeah, that's not allowed.
No. Frowned upon.
No, wait, hang on.
Oh.
Hang on. I remember you. Were you at Klubnacht last weekend?
Yeah, Wolfi. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. We talked a little bit at the toilets in the Panorama Bar.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your show, though. Yeah.
No, if I remember correctly, which I probably do not, I asked you to come and watch the show.
Yeah, I'll just sit down. Yeah.
Okay. So, what was your name again? Please just pick up the microphone so people. Yeah, it's come up here. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, pick it up.
Who's this guy, man?
Are you doing okay?
I'm doing really great. I'm doing really great. Yeah.
Well, okay. It's now Thursday. Are you still partying or?
Yeah. The party has not stopped for me at all. I saw you. What was it on like Monday morning at like 8:30?
Oh
right?
yeah, yes.
The party is literally not stopped. Hey, I'm on stage! I'm on stage! Holy crap! Oh my God! Ah! Hi!
God. Can you please you introduce yourself to everybody here?
Hey everybody! I'm Gordon Halfwit. I'm just a tourist in town, and I'm just having like the best weekend of my friggin' life right now.
Oh my gosh, Gordon, where are you from?
I'm from Connecticut. I'm from Darien, Connecticut. You ever heard of Darien?
Connecticut.
Yeah.
Connecticut is like a slightly fancier version of Ohio.
Maybe. Well, this is so crazy. I'm talking to an American in Berlin.
It's not so crazy. It's not so crazy.
Not crazy, man.
Quite normal.
It's
At a
crazy.
comedy cafe. Holy shit, this is crazy. I'm on a fucking ride
Please,
right now.
last time I saw you was Monday morning. We were dancing away. Kyle Gieger was closing the Berghain space. They had already closed Panorama Bar at that point. And we were dancing, we were having a great time. You got in through luck. You look at what you're wearing. You're wearing white collars and
Yeah, I'd say it was a bit of luck. Yeah.
You know, I heard that about Berghain, that they have like criteria, you know. So they're like, we need Gordon, we need 2 Gordons, you know.
2 Gordons per night.
Yeah.
Should I sit down?
Yes, sit down,
Jesus
please.
Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So tell us where you've been since Monday morning.
Holy shit. Well, first of all, how'd I get into Berghain, right? I'm a tourist. I'm dressed like this. My last name's Halfwit. I mean, like, come on.
Did they ask you for your last name at the door?
Yeah, I told them my last name.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But no, anyway, so I'm here traveling. I'm just kind of doing a backpack and Euro trip, you know, just trying to go around all the different cities, get as fucked up as I can, and have a good time, right? As we all like love to do, right?
Yeah.
Everyone likes that.
Preach.
Just have a good time, yeah. And so I'm doing this trip with my friend, my buddy from college, and we're just going crazy, and we're like, we gotta go to Berghain. And everyone's like, no, you're not gonna get in. You're not gonna get in. But we got into Berghain. We got into Berghain.
Gord,
It's not that big of a deal.
Yes, my God. Well, you tell me. You're doing a show about Berghain that you invited me to. You met me at a club, and you invited me to a show here at 11 p.m. This is freaking weird. This is so cool, man.
Gord, may I ask, were you this joyous in the line?
To tell you what, I probably was, yeah. I mean, me and my buddy, we do not hold back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we were in line, and we were just yelling and like shouting, and like kind of like punching each other and like stuff like that in line. And it was like, everyone is kind of going like, it's like, shh, you're not gonna get in. And it's like, you shut up. And it's like, we got in. You know, we got into Berghain. We got in. You know?
Are you sure it was Berghain, man?
I mean, I'm as sure as I could be, I guess. I don't know, you know.
I'm doubtful.
Did you climb into any urinals, windows?
You see a crocodile?
The croc? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I remember you. You gave the best man speech at my wedding.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah, that was my wedding.
Oh my God.
You were Cock's best man.
Oh my God.
Oh, Gordon gave a beautiful speech. We were all in tears. I think that's what that was. Either that or someone pissed on my face.
Wait, this is so nuts.
That was that in the club or?
Yeah, the wedding was in the club. It happened like, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 minutes after I met Cock.
Oh wow! It must have been right when I was in the K-hole. I don't remember.
Oh shit!
We would
I
have
remember
loved to
that,
have
man.
you.
There was the wedding music, and it all went like confetti and stuff. But I just thought it was in my brain.
And then when you left, I threw rice.
That was you.
Yeah.
Oh yes, the bouncers told us about that on the way out. That somebody had been throwing rice.
They didn't
and they
appreciate
were
that.
not even allowed into the line anymore.
Yeah, because a bunch of birds' tummies exploded from that rice.
Yeah, that was in the news.
Yeah,
It was all over the news.
Yeah, the exploding birds were grisly even for that setting.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, God loves a trier.
Yeah.
Now, what have you been doing since?
Oh, well, the fun continues for old Gordon halfway here. You know, I was just going around to different clubs. Like, people keep inviting me places. And, like, I'm in town for a week. Like, Thursday to fucking tomorrow. I leave tomorrow. And I'm like, have not stopped. I haven't stopped once. And I'm just keep going to, like, I'm gonna go to a party in like a few minutes now. This was cool to stop by, but like, I'm non-stop,
And on the 7th day, you'll rest.
Yeah, right, yeah. Totally, yeah,
Now,
that's cool.
now you should remember the mantra. Don't forget to go home. Is the mantra that all clubbers must remember.
Don't forget
to go home.
Yeah, I've got it tattooed right here.
Yeah. Don't forget to go home.
Don't forget to go home.
There's the E's missing.
Yeah.
I forgot where my home is.
That's because I took all the E.
Wow. I'm on a lot of that as well at the moment.
Now, Kai, I know you've been taking the drugs in the line just to have the experience while you're in line.
It's so much better. You guys don't even know. Like, I do like a rail on the rail.
Oh, on the barricades.
Yeah. It's like
that might be a part of you not getting let in if you're openly doing drugs in front of the bouncers.
I guess. I don't know. I don't want to wait. I think the experience starts at the line, and I think that's where the real essence of Berghain is.
You should come with me and my friends, man. We all wear black, so if you wear black, you could just camouflage yourself against Big Tom.
I feel like inside Berghain is a little like cliche. It's a little overdone.
I have half a mind to give you a house report from this podcast. You just speak like this. Now, I wanted to tell you, because I have this record that I want to pull off, in being conscious for 36 hours in the club, from first in, first out, and I try this every weekend. Now, I have called Ripley's Believe It or Not. They did not believe me.
No.
They said, we do not believe you are doing this. Because no person would want to do this. Why would anybody do this to themselves? So I had to call Guinness, and they might look into it.
Whoa, man!
Yeah.
36 hours awake.
Yeah, in a specific location.
Okay.
I'm sure people have been awake for longer than that.
Mm-hmm.
36 hours is not that much, but first in, first out of a location is
dancing all the time.
Well, I feel like for the record, for being in the Berghain line for 36 hours, easy.
How would you manage that?
You just stand there.
You just go back whenever.
Yeah, you can do a loop.
She just joins the end when she gets.
So Sunday mornings when there's nobody in line, you get dismissed and you go right back into the barricades.
Bring it right back.
And you get dismissed immediately again.
Oh yeah. It's just a game Sven plays with me. He's I bumped into him at the at Edeka, and he was buying
you keep bumping into Sven.
Yeah,
Sounds like
I see him everywhere. And he was buying like the 3-day-old lettuce, like the reduced lettuce, like the 40-cent lettuce.
Man, I can't imagine him at a supermarket.
I can't imagine him eating lettuce.
No.
Yeah, no, and
I can imagine him eating a bat. Like a live bat.
He likes his frugal greens, and so
we're losing people, man.
He's just got a little thing.
I'm sure your persistence will be rewarded by the Lord. I'm really confident of that. And if you ever want a little bit of help, I think that my husband Cock and I would be able to get you in. It's the Cock family way. We get people in and get them right back out, and then we get them in again.
It's not a St. Peter Gate situation.
Well, we can still get you in, maybe.
Have I not made it clear? I like the line. I like it. I'm there by choice.
I think she's made her point clear, and nobody agrees. So we can move on from this tragic tale of yours.
It's fun.
Hey, can I make a confession to you guys?
Yes.
I've forgotten what life is like not holding a microphone.
Cool, man.
Like, I don't remember what my life was like before I was in this position right now holding a microphone.
5 minutes ago, you don't want to remember.
It's like you've been born again.
I don't know, maybe. I feel stuck, honestly. I feel really stuck in this position that I'm in, and metaphorically and all this kind of stuff, but I'm having the best weekend of my life.
Yeah, it's not weekend anymore. It's not. It's
Thursday, man.
Yes, maybe new weekend. If you
Donner's
want
Day.
a broad term of what weekend is, then maybe a new one has started.
There's blood coming out of your eye. You've got blood coming out of your eye.
No, that's not a big deal. You know what? I got a refill on water anyway, so.
You're crying tears of blood.
Well, you know what? I got
What is
another.
it?
I got
Your
another
hands
party.
are bleeding out of your hands.
Oh my
You're
God,
like
this is
I got another party. I got another party I gotta go to.
Do you want a tissue? Because
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Gordon Halfway, University of Holy Cross College, lacrosse team, all American. Gordon.
Oh my.
Oh, he dropped the microphone.
Oh my God, he had
Wow.
stigmata.
I think that was a significant religious experience that we all witnessed.
Wow, man. Either that or he tried to take cocaine in his eye. I did that last Wednesday. It was awesome.
Oh, it worked for you?
Oh, yeah, straight to the brain, straight in, and you can see it yourself getting high.
I was wondering what the eye patch was about. That's cool.
Now,
That and it's a Google Glass.
do you have a Google Glass eye patch?
Yeah. It's one-way glass.
Okay, well, how does that help you in your daily life?
Well, I just don't like people looking at my eye when I'm looking on the internet.
Do you mean the surveillance coming out of your camera or laptop camera? Or
Yeah, well, I mean, as you know, the Google Glass is just in itself a sensor device and also a monitor. So, yeah, I'm worried about the government looking into my brain.
You're worried about the government looking into your brain, but you wear this piece of eyewear which films everything, where you are and where you're going, and sends computer signals about your whereabouts.
Oh, you always like this, Wolfi.
I am always like this.
You're always trying to confuse me with your logic.
Yeah, I do believe in logic. Of course, I'm in Baden-Baden where I grew up. With my math teacher father and my nurse mother, they taught me I was homeschooled.
Yeah.
They taught me everything. Taught me confidence, and that is why I wanted to become a DJ.
Yeah.
And actually, I have a gig coming up 4.5 months from now.
I'll be there, man.
Yeah, it's in an abandoned spare tea.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's the line like
The line to get in?
to the abandoned
I
tree?
don't think you should bother because it's going to be much more fun for you. No, Kai, you're my friend. Of course, you're welcome to come.
Thanks.
I don't think she wants to, man.
You don't think?
It's like she likes to be outside.
I do. The air is fresher, you know. It's there's more space outside.
Do you go to other clubs then, outside spaces?
Oh yeah, totally.
And they let you in? Or?
I'm in the outside space, outside the outside space.
So you're in the line for other clubs too when you're not in the Berghain now?
Yeah, that's where it's all happening. It's where you meet people.
Okay.
Is it cool then that we talk about other clubs? Because you know I love Berkey. You know I love Berkey.
Yeah,
But
I don't love when you call it that, but please do go on.
Okay, but I went to this amazing club called Blue Screen, I think, and
Oh, blue screen. Yeah, I've been.
oh shit, man, it was so good. And everyone's got blue paint on their faces, and
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
banging drums, and it was all kicked off. It was crazy. It was almost
I went there.
Music.
They had like you had to wear a poncho.
Yeah, because
Sure,
of the
man, I was
they
there
shoot
anyway, it
the
was
paint
fun.
at you.
Yeah.
That's the one right next to Netscape Navigator.
sure, right? Yeah,
It's
I
a
don't
really
know
good
where I
club as
was.
well.
Yeah.
You know, there's an amazing club that I like to go to as well. And I actually wanted to talk to you about that club today. It happens every Sunday, and there is no line.
Sunday service, man. That's
Yeah.
crazy jungle.
How do you feel about it when people call Berghain church? How do you feel about people who do that?
Oh,
That's
hallelujah.
fine by me.
It's fine by you. It's going to Sunday Mass at Berghain.
Yeah, sure, man. Whatever, you do you. Peace.
Well, at my club, we don't serve real wine because we're Protestant.
Oh.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
Okay.
So we serve Welch's grape juice that's been blessed by a man named Rick. And you get to live forever.
A man named Rick.
A man named Rick.
It's not a reverend or a priest or...
He's not allowed to call himself that anymore.
Oh yeah, okay. Is this the Rek I'm thinking of, the one that was in the news?
It's most churches in Ohio.
Oh yeah, he's a conglomerate of not legally called churches.
It's like sporting arenas that got turned into churches.
Cool, man. Praise Rick.
Yeah, well, praise Rick.
Now, Lindsay, how does your religion fit with your new lifestyle of being married to cock?
Well, at first I thought that I can't be a Christian and also be married to cock.
Now, a lot of people might say that they are married to cock, if they are of the persuasion. I know a lot of people, if you go to Berghain and go to the left side of the dance floor, a lot of people will say this to you without you even asking them.
Well, as far as I know, I am Cock's one true wife. And I think Cock and I have a really great relationship.
I heard that when he proposed to you, he gave you a cock ring.
Yeah, he did. He gave me, it's the Cock family ring. It had been passed down for many generations of Cock. It's been on a lot of Cock.
That's how you get hepatitis.
Well, I like to say that couldn't think of a pun fast enough. But no, Cock.
So could you think of a pun? We were doing puns?
No, we weren't. That was all.
I'm sorry, my English is maybe some trouble with it, but...
No, so anyway, no, Cock and I talked a lot about religion before we decided to get married.
Yes.
And he accepts me, and I accept him, and we all have our flaws, and I know that just as Cock forgives me for being annoying sometimes, God forgives me for getting all my holes filled on a public dance floor.
Nice.
Yes, I hear that Cock has a hard side, and he also has a soft side.
Yeah, and sometimes Cock shows his soft side when you least expect it.
Oh yes, it's very disappointing.
It can be. It can be.
Now, speaking of hepatitis, just segueing off your thing from a minute ago, how do you feel about cleanliness within a club?
Well, I just bring along with me wet wipes.
You do?
And then I'm like, no matter how bad it gets, I wipe.
Okay, because I was going to say that there is too much of it. There's too much cleanliness.
Oh.
And I think they should just leave it between weekends.
Yeah.
Just don't clean it. Because the fluids that I'm looking for, I want them to congeal, and then I can have different uses for them.
So you don't think that the jizz Zamboni should come at all?
Oh, the jizz Zamboni that comes at the end, yeah. Now, it does feel like they play the music like do,
Yeah.
and then the jizz Zamboni comes on.
It's just part of it, man.
Yeah. And that is a time a lot of people go out to get nachos. But I myself like to press other people against the pane of glass when the Zamboni is there.
Yeah.
I think you should be able to peel it off.
Peel off the
Cum?
Yeah.
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 You
mean
are
like hot
fixating
glue?
on cum. It's only one fluid. There are so many. The body is a wonderland.
I agree.
God gave us so many fluids to share with each other. In just one day, you can bleed, you can cry, you can get that, the snail trail that collects in your jeans when you don't wear underwear because you're feeling sinful.
Yeah.
Or you forgot.
Or you forgot. There's so many gifts all over the floors there, and I would love to empower all of us to take a Holy Communion of those gifts. Just cut a little wafer off from the floor at the end of the night and the weekend. you know, if you ever get, I would love to bring you some in line. You know, in our church back in Ohio, we often bring communion to shut-ins, and I would be honored to peel off a bit of the fluids on the floor and give it unto you.
It's, you know, the outside is quite sticky as well.
I just want to empower yourself to be honest about what you really want, and I think you want love. I think you want the love that is contained within, and if you take of the body of the club, maybe you will receive everlasting life, or at least a chance to get in.
I mean, I could... No, I like it outside.
Are you sure? Because I brought some with me.
Oh,
I brought
From the inside?
From the inside.
it's like moon rock.
Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of
Oh my God.
blood and cum and tear, breast milk, Santorum.
You say,
wow.
I see a lot of pregnant women on the dance floor.
Oh, there's placenta in here.
Yeah. Oh yes. Placenta. It's the holy grail of the body fluid.
Yeah, it's the top. It's the
Placenta.
top.
Oh yeah, Pregnant Wednesdays. I love Pregnant Wednesdays, man. I get all in there like a pinball machine.
The queue is extra comfortable.
Just
on a
bumping
Wednesday.
around.
Bumping
You know, it's
around
just-
on the women's pregnant
Oh, I
bellies.
love Pregnant Wednesday.
Yeah. They do not allow a lot of people in on that night.
No.
But Bobby and I, we have a special deal.
I'm just giving them lollipops.
Yeah.
They love it.
It's pretty fun to belly surf on Pregnant Wednesday,
Yeah.
where all they put the bellies together and you can just lay out on it. Feels like a waterbed.
It's beautiful, man.
Now, how is everybody's relationship with their families?
I have a sweet relationship with my family. They give me money so I don't have to work.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
of course. Because you come from a dynasty of sorts.
Oh yeah, man. Sure. Yeah, my dad, he's like real high up in some kind of like medicine thing.
Okay.
We're not close, but like he's been giving me money in my bank account. We don't really talk about it or love each other, but it's cool.
He ever give you medicine?
Well, I did have to go on this one medical trial, but it was real okay. I just have to urinate like never.
Oh,
Yeah,
never.
which
Okay.
is real good for me.
That is great. I would love to be like
I
that.
know, it's really useful.
For my sessions at the club, of course.
Yeah,
like
of
for
course.
Staying on the dance floor, but
That would help you reach your goal.
I would miss my urine as a.
Yeah. Well, I can hook you up.
You can hook me up with urine. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm all yes.
Yeah.
How are your families, respectively?
Oh, you know, I'm a...
Okay,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
happening again.
Gordon, man, he's Gordon.
Gordon's back.
Okay, you.
Gordon is back, ladies and gentlemen. He's refreshed. No more bloody tears. He is feeling good. Yeah.
Where were
Looking
you?
good, man.
Thank you so much.
Where were you?
You look dead, Gordon. What? You look like you have spent 3 days in a cave.
No. In
Yeah.
like a fight in the man cave. In the man cave.
It looks like we would expect to go back to that cave and find you there, but then the boulder has been moved and you're no longer there.
Yeah, I'm not there because I'm not in the cave. I'm out of the cave. I passed through the cave of Forgotten Gordon, and I'm into the cave of new opportunity.
You got
know?
into the cave. How was the line?
I don't know how I got into that one either. You know, I don't even know. It's the best weekend of my life. I'm just like, I'm on a roll.
You know, you seem like a great guy, Gord, but you're wearing Crocs.
So what's wrong with Crocs?
I think that's amazing that hasn't held you back.
No, it hasn't held me back at all. Like I have not stopped partying this entire time.
Now you need to take a page from the book of me and make a self-care day during the middle of the week. Like every Wednesday, I just focus on my wellness. I do 3 taps of acid. I throw myself into the canal right by Schönleinstraße, and I try to chase the swans. Not the swans I chase on weekends, mind you. The flying birds. And it does wonders for me.
Yeah, self-care is so important. When I do self-care, I put on a t-shirt that says rosé all day, and just scream the word brunch.
Oh, that's nice, man.
That's beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I do a little self-care. Yeah, I mean, what I usually do is the same thing I've done for 15 years now. I mean, I just go to a brick wall, I take my lacrosse stick and a lacrosse ball, and I stand real close to it, and I almost get my head right into the brick, and I just kind of throw the ball just back and forth for hours, you know, just...
I
Okay.
normally like to start my morning off with a few vodka mates, and then I look in my Sven calendar, and I just see.
Sven calendar.
Oh yeah, just see whereabouts in town he is that day, and.
Okay, you seriously need to stop stalking Sven.
Oh no, it's fine. We're buds.
Yeah.
You know? I'll be like, hey Sven, how's it going? And he just kind of looks away, but.
Is that like a playful thing of looking away, or?
Yeah, he's just like, oh, there's Kai, And then when I get to the top of the line, he pretends he doesn't know me, but it's like your thing.
Okay, it looks like you have made a good friend there. Now, Gordon, you gonna be leaving us soon in Berlin, or?
Yeah, no, I guess so. I mean, I didn't mean to overstay.
No, you're welcome here. No, I meant in terms of...
I got... Hank? Bro, Hank?
Hank is not here. He has not ever been here.
Man.
Hank?
Your bro, is he...
H-Man?
Did you guys notice that Gordon is floating 3 inches above the ground?
H-Man?
I think he's having like
Does he have a heroin dealer? That's not cool, man.
Is he rising up to take the right-hand place of his Lord God?
That's what it seems like. He just ascended to the heavens.
Oh my
This
God.
man has bad vibes, man.
Wow, we were witnesses to a biblical thing.
I just think he tries too hard, I'm like, you shouldn't care that much.
Maybe you should get some Crocs.
Yeah, maybe then you would get in if you had Crocs.
Different colored Crocs, but they're both black.
So, this is a part of the show where we like to take questions or stories from the audience. If anyone wants to ask us a question or tell us about a club experience that they have had, please raise your hand in an orderly fashion. Yes, you over there, please grab the mic over there. I do not want to help you with that. Hi.
I just had a question about your record attempt.
Yes?
Yeah. Are you worried about being able to get the Guinness official into Berghain in the first place? Because they have to wear this like blazer, and it doesn't seem like the kind of thing.
Oh, that is a good question.
You know what I mean? Because you have to have a witness there, or they can't clock it.
Yeah.
You also, I mean, there's no filming or photographs in Berghain, so I don't know how you're gonna like prove it and document it.
Well, it's almost like I haven't thought this through at all.
I have a friend who used to be a Guinness World Records adjudicator, and so I'm thinking kind of like one of them,
Oh my God! So I will.
I'll do it.
Yeah, you will not be helpful in that situation.
Gotta get in.
Yeah, you gotta get in.
We need to sneak him in or disguise him. Maybe if he is wearing a bag where he keeps his blazer.
Or if maybe someone had a Google Glass that looked like a pirate patch.
Oh my God! That makes too much sense for not to do it.
Cool. I don't know how, but...
If they find a Google
Jesus,
Glass
lady
when
knows.
they search you on the way in, you'll be heads for button.
No, they just think I'm fucking cool.
Oh, they might put one of those little stickers over it.
Yeah. You know what? Put a sticker on it yourself ahead of time, so it looks like you were in last weekend, and it's all kosher,
Wow, you seem like a very cool dude. You know everything about this.
I've seen you on the dance floor.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. You're the Wolfman.
The Wolfman, they call me. It's I rip my clothes off and I howl up into the sky.
Yeah, that's a little off-putting, but...
Yeah, they do not like that.
No.
Especially on Panorama Bar floor where it's all love and peace, and they do not like that.
You do it during the breakdowns, when everyone's like really getting into the vibe and...
Yeah.
Once he ate a live mouse.
Yes, I did eat live mouse.
I heard about that.
I hunted down a mouse inside Berghain and eat it because
The fluids inside?
No, that's too pedestrian for me to get to the fluids. No, I wanted to feel like a cat, is what I wanted to feel like. And I did, but then I resorted back to my wolf form. Thank you, you can sit down now.
Okay, thanks.
Very helpful question. Anybody else who has question? Oh yes, please, to pick up the microphone.
Can you show us some of your dance moves?
Oh yes, this is great for a podcast. Dancing is very helpful. Now I, for one, do not like to move the lower half of my body when I dance. And I could demonstrate, but you...
Wow, Wolfi.
Yeah, woo!
That's...
I call this the Wolfman. Now, for those listening at home, it was spectacular and eye-opening to all present. How do you like to dance? If you could describe it with words, maybe?
It's just I become the air and the people, and it's like I just connect all the people with my body.
Watch out, Bobby. Watch out, Bobby.
Shit.
Now, does a married woman still dance?
Oh, yeah. So in Ohio, on the Evangelical Free Church, there's only one way that we dance. Well, there's a couple ways, but the main way is we put one hand over our heart, and then we lift one other hand up to the sky and kind of wave it like you're kind of saying hi to God, and you close your eyes, and shake your head. And even though you're shaking your head in the direction of no, you're saying yes to God.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Beautiful. I love how people
Honestly,
express...
I'm kind of scared to dance like that in Germany because I can't really do it outright.
Oh, yes. If you could not see this listening at home, but there was certain arm waving that...
It means something different.
You should go to Sieg Heil in Friedrichshain.
Oh, that is a word we do not say on the podcast.
Oh shit, man.
No
Sorry.
Nazis.
It's ironic. It's an ironic club.
Yeah, have you been to the club that is called AFD Convention?
Oh, it's so much fun.
It's so crazy because it's so ironic. Everybody is wearing Nazi regalia.
Oh, so good.
That sounds like most of the churches in Ohio.
It's kinky, man. It's kinky.
Everybody is goose-stepping and waving their hands in the air. And it's such an ironic reinterpretation of Nazism. It's quite exhilarating.
It's very kinky.
Now, Kai, have you even danced?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I use, do you know the Berghain simulator website?
Oh, I heard about this.
Yeah, it's my homepage. And so I've practiced some of my moves. And I really try and keep it casual. Maybe I want to get in, maybe I don't, just like whatever. It's kind of just like a this, like a bit of a head nod, a bit of a shoulder.
Now, I heard that when you play the Berghain simulator, you never made it past the entrance.
That is not true. I don't know who told you that. I
got an email from the simulator that was...
No, I've mastered it, okay?
Please help me, this person. I need physical help getting her away from the simulator.
That's a rumor.
I heard that you kept on emailing Sven at bergheinsimulator.com and asking for nudes.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I mean...
What did you say? Sven at
bergheinsimulator.com.
.de. It's .de.
Oh, yeah.
.com.de.
Please don't tell anybody this, but Sven's real email address is sven@berghain.de. It's that simple. You can email him. You can say, hey, do you want to let in a big group of people? And he will...
What are your opening hours?
Sorry?
What are your opening hours?
Wait, what are your opening hours? He's very responsive. He
has an excellent
He uses a lot of,
response time.
in Gmail, how they have these suggested responses, like, that's cool. Oh, let's do that. See you tomorrow. He just uses them wildly.
Can I see a menu?
Yeah, he has responded that before when I asked him what kind of theme night is going on down at the laboratory downstairs. And then he told me, and I said, can I see the menu? Anyways, we are coming to the end of the podcast.
Oh, man.
Now, like always at the end of the podcast, we like to talk about the weekend ahead and what we'd like to accomplish. At next week's Klubnacht, we know it's Ostguttornacht. Ben Clark is playing. It's always a pleasure.
I don't know who that is, man, but I'm just gonna I've decided to take all of the drugs.
All of the drugs. We want me to call Guinness World Book of Records for this. Every single. Where do you draw the line? Are you going to be taking us antihistamines as well?
Antihistamines,
To see how it
angina
mixes?
medication, heroin,
Wow, it's a big leap.
club soda.
Club soda.
Just all of it, man. You got your thing, I got mine.
Is this a result of having a father who is a big person in the medicine business?
Yeah, maybe, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, We don't talk.
Lindsay, what would you like to accomplish?
I guess it doesn't have to be a secret. Cock and I are trying for a baby.
That's beautiful.
So hopefully we'll conceive this weekend.
I cannot wait to bounce on your pregnant belly.
I just want to be one of those bellies. But yeah, hopefully you'll be able to come find us and watch the event unfold.
Beautiful. And Kai, what is...
a big weekend in store. It's going to be a mad one at Berghain. Yeah, I'm going to be there all weekend. I've got my supplies.
We understand. We know what you're talking about now. You are going to go to the back of the line and then to the front of the line again.
I've got granola bars. I've brought cards. Great way to meet people. Always have a pack of cards with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now that time, I heard that one time on Sunday when you were only you in line, and you were they said, please not today. And
I went to
go
Metro, picked up some snacks, went back. Yeah.
And you kind of dug yourself, by going the circle again and again. You dug yourself into the ground like a cartoon.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I had a bit of a circle going, a bit of a spiral.
They had to refill the hole after the weekend.
Yeah.
Which is also what I like to do during the weekend, is refill the hole.
Okay, well, on that note, it is midnight. I'm Wolfi.
Trevor, why?
Wolfi, I'm really sorry.
Oh.
It's midnight, so the show is ending.
God.
Thank you guys so much for being part of the Berlin Open Stage. So everyone give a big round of applause for Wolfi Steckenpferd and his friends with Klubnacht, the post-view show for Berghain. That was really exciting. Thank you all for coming out to this recording of the Berlin Open Stage Show, the Boss Podcast. Come back next week. We always have people here. And I've been Trevor Silverstein. I'm forced to host this thing. Steindor was not here this week. He might be here next week. We'll see. Thank you for coming out. Have a good night.
It's the Berlin Open Stage Show. It's the Berlin Open Stage Show.
It's the boss.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for listening to The Boss, the Berlin Open Stage Show.
The Boss is produced by Steindor Jonsson and Trevor Silverstein and is released in partnership with Bear Radio.
New episodes are recorded live every Thursday at 11 p.m. at the Comedy Cafe Berlin.
Entry is free, so join us for the live experience.
Special thanks to the featured performers in this episode, Caroline Clifford, Julia Weiss, and Amanda King.
Also, a special thanks to Banglist for our theme song, and once more to Comedy Cafe Berlin.
The Boss is available wherever you get your podcasts, so be sure to subscribe and maybe even leave a review.
Interested in sponsoring The Boss? Write to us at podcasttheboss@gmail.com.
Thanks again for listening, and see you next time at the Berlin Open Stage Show.